morning. Good morning. Good morning. Step up.
Thank you. I feel like we just talked with you, but
Love it.
still excited for the spring game on Saturday?
I am. I'm ready to see this environment, see all the passionate Oregon Ducks fans out here to watch their football team, and ready to see our guys go out and put on a show.
Are you running the spring game any differently than you have at past years at South Florida?
I'm not. We're split the team up. I'm gonna be the so-called fan commissioner. I'm watching it all. I might have a little input here and there, but I want to see our guys go out and compete.
Any areas that you're really excited or you're really looking forward to evaluating?
Yes, all of them. Very excited to see everybody go out and compete every area, see if we can go out and make the play that we're capable of making, or when we make a bad play, seeing if we can fight back and come back and make good plays.
I know as coaches you're never truly satisfied. Do you feel like you've gotten enough of what you wanted to get into spring through 13 practices?
Yeah, I think we're making a lot of improvement, and you heard me say before that we try to get 1% better, and I feel like we're doing that as we come out here. I'm seeing guys come out and correct mistakes that they made the day before, and to me, when you can do that, you're making progress. So, and this was going to be important for us as new staff, with our players understanding our players and our players understanding us. And as practice went on, again, like I said, it's been a lot better, and our guys are understanding how we want them to practice. So that's been really, really exciting. And again, we have a long ways to go, but we're headed that way. Climbing is easier than hanging on, so we're still climbing.
What do you want to see these guys the next 3 months? What's your message to them when they leave tomorrow before they come back in August of what they got to do?
Just keep getting better, being better than the day before, and it'd be another part of our progression. We've had our winter conditioning, we've had spring ball, now we're going to have our summer conditioning, and that's important for our guys to continue to come together as a team. The NCAA don't allow us so many hours, so you want to see our guys have some ownership in this team and get guys out there to work on their craft every single day. And again, when we can have that as a football team where guys love to go out there and work without the coaches being here, that's when we're going to have something really special.
When do you plan on kind of re-awarding the single-digit numbers? That was kind of a big thing when you took them away from guys.
Not until the fall. Again, that's part of the whole progress. And not only do you have to be a good football player, you got to be a good student and have great character. We want guys to have all of those three things in order to get those numbers back.
That's the criteria?
Absolutely. So it's going to continue progress, and we're going to continue to evaluate that too over the summer. That's a big part of it. You can't just have it for a good 5 months and then go the other way. I'm continue to evaluate that and let guys continue to work for it if they really want it.
Arion said he's going to get his one back. Is he on track for that?
He is. He really is. He's doing everything we asked of him and making the plays out on the field and doing what he's supposed to do in the classroom, and haven't had any issue with him off the field. So he's working towards that. If he continues what he's doing, I can see him getting that number back.
Will you have a depth chart after the spring game of letting the guys know, hey, here's where we're sitting now, and work hard during the summer?
Yeah, it'll still be a moving depth chart. That depth chart's going to continue to move.
During the summer it'll move as
well. It'll move, and coming into training camp, by the time we get ready for Southern Utah, we'll know exactly where we're at. But I don't think anybody's in a position for us to be able to call them a starter right now. Those guys are still competing, and you got guys, nobody's done anything consistently enough to be able to say, hey, you the guy. They all have issues and that they got to work through, and I'm excited to see them work through it. They're going to have to if they're going to play for us.
You said there's not an entire defensive position group that you're comfortable with yet.
Say that again?
You said there's not an entire defensive position group that you're comfortable with yet. How do you kind of grade that?
Getting better, better than the day before, and our guys are getting better overall defensively. Again, as an individual doing it, I can't, again, like I said, nobody's in a position to be able to say, hey, you're the starter or anything. They all competing. Like I say, one day they're doing something good, the next day they don't, but they fight back, and you like seeing that, but eventually you want to see some consistency in those areas. And again, only 15 practices, hard to just get that, especially with a new staff, new schemes on both sides, and guys are learning. So that'll go throughout summer, and that's part of the summer is a big part of it too. Evaluate these guys on how they're working. We want guys that are serious about working on their craft, serious about doing whatever they can for this football team to get it back, and doing the things in the classroom, off the field, and again, working on their own to get better.
Do Do you feel like you came in and you said these guys didn't like each other last year? Do you feel like in just 14, 15 practices that you got them to a point where you're comfortable leaving them in the offseason, that they like each other, they're going to hang out with each other?
I do. I mean, you can see it out there now. They are having a little fun, and you see it often. You see guys hanging with different guys when they come in the building or when they leave in the building. That's good to see when you can see that. You see guys around the building a lot more. That gets me fired up because I can just go down the hallway and I see one of our players. You know, when I first got here, it was like hide and go seek, and they hide. They knew how to hide pretty good. But now they're around. I can find them all now, and that's good. But that's another part of the evaluation. You know, that's going to be important. Our guys, when we're not around, we're not doing football things. Is how can you handle this team? And that goes back to each other, holding each other accountable to doing the right things. And they understand that. They understand what we want, the culture that we want here, and that's going to be a big part of what we do.
Arian says that he feels like this coaching staff has been maybe a little bit more loose, that he feels like you guys are out there having fun with each other and with the players on the field. Is that your MO? Is this what we can expect to see from you guys during a normal practice?
Yeah, we'll always have fun. You know, it's football. You got to have fun doing it. You know, and it's work too. We're gonna work, and we're gonna challenge our guys. We're gonna coach aggressively, but we're gonna have fun while we're doing it. You know, it just don't like being boring. You know, we have a little fun while we're doing this, and I think sometimes we take it too seriously where we don't go out and have fun, you know, but we're going to be demanding in what we expect from our guys, you know, but we don't want guys walking around like afraid to do anything. You know, let's go and have fun. Let's enjoy each other and have fun. I think what we're seeing now is guys starting to trust each other a little more so they can be loose, you know, but we want to have fun, but we want to work hard. We want to be competitive, you know, and we want to get the job done. That's it?
That's it.
You sure?
What do you think about Jim out playing paintball out in Rome? That's pretty cool.
He's the best. Jim's worldwide. He's worldwide. You know, that's awesome. That's a pretty good idea to take his team over to Rome, and especially good for the kids to go over and experience that. You know, but I know wherever he was going to compete. You know, I saw him competing in paintball and over there, and that's Jim Harbaugh.
Is that something that you're going to try and do here to maybe expand some camps like that in the spring?
I want to win some ball games first. He's won a lot of ball games. I want to win some ball games, and we'll think about doing some of those other things later.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Anybody from South Florida that may go in the draft?
Yeah. I think our running back will get drafted there, Marlon Mack, and our receiver there that we had there, golly, I can't believe I'm getting his name just like that. He put me on the spot. I'm trying to think of those guys too. But Rodney Adams, our receiver there, I think he'll have an opportunity to get drafted as well. Two very talented kids. So I'll be watching.
Exciting.
All right. Have a great day.